I need a pretty girl cute like Aspen. She stayed down, get her Cartier. Told her if I love her, tell her that I do. I said I swear. Yo, chat, yo, chat, yo, chat. I know y'all seen them videos of Aspen Cartier beating the shit out of her dog on Twitter and on Instagram. And then she got arrested for it. It was crazy as hell. But I ain't gonna lie, back in the day, we used to have to discipline our dogs. Now we had pit bulls, so it's a bit different. And by discipline, we weren't beating the shit out of the pit bulls, but we definitely would like give them a kick every once in a while. If they do something really bad, might hit them with a flip flop or something. But she beat the shit out of that dog. And Omizi is about to give us the full rundown and the update right after I get zooted and booted.
I think we finna end stream out because this month, like, goddamn, I'm not gonna be on social media until February 1st. So, how you get out the cage?
Now, I'm going to give you a fair warning here. That video depicts graphic violence to an animal by a young lady. I'm, of course, not going to continue to play it. That's disgusting. I don't condone anything like that. It's terrible behavior. But this is just a forewarning before anybody does go out and search for the whole video. It is actually a very
It's very bad. I saw it myself when I was scrolling on Twitter, and it was like the first hit was like, you didn't need to hit him, but cool. You hit him 2-3 more times. It's like, yo, you're doing too much. But she didn't stop. She just kept hitting. And it's not like it's a big dog or nothing. That's a little ass dog.
hard minute and some change watch. 19-year-old rapper slash streamer slash dumbass Aspen Carter recently got banned from Twitch for beating her dog. And the responses that she makes about the situation expose a problem.
Nigga called her Aspen Carter. It's Aspen Cartier, man. You better put some respect on your name. You know she from Chicago. She one of them hitters. She gonna hit you up next. You on her list, Omizi.
With the streaming community and the entitlement that some of these content creators have using it's a joke and it's content as a disguise for their nasty behavior. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It goes a long way for this channel. Us unemployed are trying to stay warm, and your subscriptions will light a fire in my heart. Now, back into the video. After getting banned from the platform, Aspen decides to
please subscribe to the channel, man. Also, Omizi, let me go ahead and like the video, because you touching on a topic that I wanted to react to, and I was actually waiting for a video to come out about it as soon as I saw the video on Instagram. I'm glad Omizi was the one to do it. That's why I fuck with you, Omizi.
Take to social medias and immediately give a response downplaying the entire situation.
Tell them that you're fine. Tell them right now. I'm not playing. Tell them. Tell them. Tell the people. Tell them. Tell them.
Hold on, bro. Am I tweaking?
Tell them. Tell the people.
Does it look like the dog eye was bleeding?
Tell them.
Is that a cut on the dog eye? Bruh. Maybe I'm tripping, y'all. You know I'm zooted and booted right now. I hope that dog is okay. They definitely needed to call animal control or whoever you call for like, because I know you can't call like CPS for situations like this. DPS, Dog Protective Services, APS, Animal Protective Services. Yeah, somebody needed to call APS, bruh.
Tell them.
Nah, he said no. I know y'all heard him. He said no. Bruh.
You're fine. You're fine and you're for sale.
God, he's so dramatic.
Watching this response only confirmed a couple things. At the beginning of the video that you see where she is about to go strike the dog, she says that the dog got out of the cage, and that's the question, and that's the action that the dog did that prompted her to commit acts of violence on it.
How you get out of the cage?
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say, you shouldn't own a dog. You're a bad dog owner. Two, it also makes everything look worse because we finally get to see how small that dog is. If you couldn't make it through the whole video, you probably wouldn't have known. And you saw the tail or whatever, but seeing how small that dog is and then seeing her put on 5 strikes to that dog makes her seem like a worse human being than ever. Ladies and gentlemen of the Unemployed News Network, come around. I have an offer for you. Now, while you're at home waiting for the next Omizi upload, you usually scroll through and play games, do surveys, and all that other stuff. But the thing about it is, I
definitely don't play games on my phone game.
Whether she's trying to go out of her way to paint this narrative that, yo, my dog is fine, like the dog is doing really good, is not landing with anybody.
Why you beat the damn dog? I didn't beat the fucking dog. If I beat the dog.
You didn't beat the fucking dog? Shawty, you beat the dog in front of all of us. We all watched you beat the dog. Omizi showed us a clip in the beginning of the video of you beating the dog. In fact, bro, I won't even show the video of her beating the dog because it's too graphic, but I'll show the audio. And if y'all want to skip, here's the timestamp, right? I can never do this right. That's the wrong hand. How? But I'm gonna put the timestamp right here so that y'all can skip past if y'all want to hear the audio. But yeah, listen to this real quick.
How you get out the cage? Fuck you, yo.
Like, bro, that shit was crazy.
We saw you. What is beating?
Is you beat? Is you beat up? Say I over exaggerate shit.
This is abuse right here, y'all. For real, for real.
Say I'm really small and I over exaggerate. Say it. Say it.
Mind you,
Guys,
if you know anything about dogs, you know that dogs don't like to be picked up and held in the air like that. Actually, that's a form of punishment. That's a form of discipline. When dogs are really small like that, and you can just pick them up and hold them in the air for real. When they do something wrong, you hold them in the air for like a cool 2 minutes. They hate that shit, bro.
This is what abuse looks like. Not even trying.
This is literally
not
abuse.
Fucking traumatized. My next stream, shit, according to fucking Twitch, my next stream not till March 15th. But it's cool though, because that mean I got a month to be on my YouTube. Yeah, so since I'm not gonna be live on Twitch, I'm be live on YouTube. Or I could switch to Kick. The Kick people, I be seeing why everybody be on Kick, because Kick give you a partner, bro. It's like these people that's gonna call you and they gonna be like, yeah, you switch over to Kick, da 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 da. We'll get you verified same day, da 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 da, like shit like that. So would y'all rather me go to YouTube or Kick? All right, I'm gonna get my shit verified. My shit gonna be verified by like tomorrow. Give me a second.
I'm having a hard time coming to words, which doesn't make a lot of sense because I have a whole comment.
Is Aspen actually, does she actually have connections like that now? Like, I know she been blowing up recently, but has she blown up that fast already that she can just get connects like that? That's crazy.
Channel where I criticize people. But I don't know what's worse in this situation.
Hey,
the fact that Twitch only gave her a ban until March 15th for actually
I need a pretty girl cute like Aspen. She stayed down, get her Cartier. Told her if I love her, tell her that I do. I said I swear.
Using a dog on camera. The justification probably being that it was on camera but just slightly off camera so you couldn't really see it. Guys, March 15th is not a long time. Or the fact that she knows that she can just move to a whole different platform and be totally fine. Or hell, even the fact that her mindset is, yo, I just want to go to a different platform, stream all over again and not really change any behaviors, not learn anything, do exactly the same thing that I did. This is one of those times where I do wish the platforms would like work in tandem in order to, you know, keep somebody off a platform. And also, this begs the question, what does it take to get permanently banned on Twitch? Does somebody have to—
Listen, bro, I show Speed can tell you. Did he ever get unbanned? I did see somebody say Speed got unbanned on Twitch. I don't know how true that is, though. I don't think Speed is unbanned on Twitch. Is Aiden unbanned on Twitch? I have no idea. Who else permabanned? I think Andrew Tate is perma-banned on Twitch. 445 is actually banned on everything. 445, I shouldn't have even said his name. Damn, my fault for saying his name. But I'm just gonna call him the Cupcake Man. And when I say the Cupcake Man, You also know who I'm talking about. The Cupcake Man is banned on every single platform.
Literally pew somebody and they end up dead in order for them to be kicked off of Twitch permanently. Aspen Carter is a spawn of this new age era of streamers. These people who just prop up cameras, don't really do anything creatively, live life, run around, have the mic, you know, stuff like that. I do wonder if this situation will spark some sort of movement. I don't know if you guys remember a couple of months ago, Hassan Piker, who recently just got banned off Twitch, but not for the incident that's in question, got accused of allegedly shocking his dog on stream. Now, I'm not comparing Hassan.
Hold on, bro. That's even worse than Aspen. What are you shocking a dog for? You don't need to shock your dog, gang. If these people were actually good dog owners, they would train them using simple disciplinary methods at very young ages. And when they grow up, they're going to be very well-trained dogs. It's not hard to train a dog. And if you are having a hard time training your dog, you can always hire a trainer. But don't hire no bullshit trainer. Hire a good trainer.
And Aspen directly one-to-one, because objectively speaking, what Aspen did is totally worse. But the reception was also way different because
I don't think it's totally worse. I think it's objectively worse because this nigga shocked a dog and she beat her dog. But like, they both abused their dogs. Listen, it's very objective.
Hassan is a very divisive streamer. Depending on which side of the internet you're on, they don't necessarily like him. So it got so big that even PETA, that's right, the pet animal organization, got involved in Hassan.
It's not the fucking APS, bro. I was trying to think, my fault, y'all. I'm zooted and booted. If y'all want to know what I'm zooted and booted on, hold on. I got y'all right here. Y'all see the sticker in the back. Hold on. Boom.
And talk to Twitch apparently about, you know,
I'm still talking, gang. But I'm zooted and booted off that Cosmic Clown Pack Pyro. Y'all gotta tap in.
Him being a streamer on the platform. Now, Aspen Carter is not that big, so I don't expect such a reaction. But I do hope that communally speaking, people galvanize around dismissing her from the platform or any other platforms and continuing to hold her accountable.
Aspen, on no day you thought hitting on that animal, beating on that animal, stumping on that animal, whatever the fuck you doing was to that animal was okay. You grown as hell. You know what the fuck right from wrong is. And bitch, that was not cool. I don't even like animals, but hearing that motherfucking dog cry like that.
Right.
Oh my God, bitch, is you okay? She's talking about what the fuck she said. The dog peed on the pad, the dog peed on her floor or something. Yang, it's a fucking animal. If that motherfucker not trained, what the fuck do you expect?
Maybe if your ass would have took the dog to use the bathroom before you got on the motherfucking stream, the dog would have peed in your motherfucking house. Did you ever think about that? I doubt that you took that dog out. You sound like a horrible dog owner.
What that motherfucker to do?
On the floor.
Put some pads down, bitch. Train that motherfucker.
Damn, he's eating.
When I say I just hear the dog crying, she said, "You out your cage?" What? Nah, Dolly. No way you thought some shit like that was okay. Her ass needs to be locked up ASAP. Animal abuse, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Dogs have the mental capacity of a 2 to 3 year old child, right? If I went to my friend's house and her baby came out of her room and my friend got so angry that her 2-year-old child came out of her room and she grabbed her kid and shook her a little bit and started hitting the walls and started hitting the ground, and her daughter's running and she's just hitting stuff and her daughter's crying and screaming and she's physically seeing how scared her daughter is, and she proceeds to still hit things and yell at her and grab her and throw her in her room, right? And then said daughter is like having a tantrum. Maybe she peed the bed or she peed the floor, or her daughter kisses her in the cheek and she gets upset. This is a different clip, but she gets upset because her daughter kissed her in the cheek and then peed herself. I'm going to question my friend's ability as a parent. I'm not going to look at the 2-year-old child and say like, wow, that 2-year-old kid just cannot keep it together. She is doing terrible at taking care of herself and at behaving. No, I'm going to look at my friend and I'm going to say, you are not a very good parent. Why would you react that way towards a baby? So here's my question. Why do you guys not have the same thought process for a dog?
Why are we not making this a big thing?
Okay. She just low-key dragged y'all. Now, baby is very different. You carry that baby for 9 months. You push that baby out of your hole and you feed that baby. You buy that baby clothes. You bought that baby a car seat. You make sure the baby's safe every day for 2 years. But then you want to motherfucking traumatize your kid like that. But it's very different because the dog was being physically abused more than like witnessing something. You know what I'm saying? He was being physically, and the reason I'm saying that it's two different things is because even though they are both trauma, it's two different types of trauma, which can lead to very different outcomes later in life.
I did not see what Aspen just did to that dog on live. That was very disturbing to watch.
Right.
Like, what? That tiny little dog screaming for help in dog language. Girl, you literally beating the life out this dog. Of course, it's gonna act normal minutes after when you done beating it up. It's a dog. It's not gonna sit there and whine all day. I mean, like, girl, that was really that was disturbing to watch. And then just imagine what she does off camera.
Yeah.
Like, she's an evil.
That's a fact.
Bastard. Y'all need to cancel this lady. Like, put her in jail, something, go get that dog.
Bro, this is the same girl that said, how the fuck is a white Jeep Charger stole off Stoney? How that happen? The same girl who was 16 years old in Chicago aiming fucking Dracos at us in music videos, and my fault, Cosmic Clown, aiming fucking Dracos at us in music videos and shit. This the same girl. Why did we expect her not to beat her fucking dog? Low key, it's a stereotype for people like her. She fits her stereotype.
Something. Somebody got to do something. That was disturbing to watch, and I hope she could look at all this and just change. Because, girl, what the hell? That little dog cannot defend itself. You claim it's trained. Girl, obviously not if you're going to do it like that, girl.
I will say, as a community, it seems that I'm seeing some sort of shift when it comes to her. There's not too many people out there defending her. This isn't one of those times where there is even a small minority letting her get away with the nonsense and the BS. And even a moment that I will highlight for Aiden Ross, he has come out and said that if she does decide to try to join Kick or anything like that in a situation where he has control, he's not gonna let it happen.
And I guarantee it probably gets worse. She's coming to Kick. Well, I'm gonna be honest. If Kick doesn't ban her and lets her on, I'm gonna fucking tell Eddie I'm leaving. I swear to God, because I'm not being on the same platform as somebody that does this shit, and I mean that.
Right.
I can't. I'm sorry, I can't. That is insane. Listen, I know Eddie.
Bro. If Aiden Ross is saying that, now listen, Aspen Kartier, Kick isn't losing Aiden Ross. So Aspen, you're not going to Kick. YouTube is your only option. I ain't gonna lie. But it's not a bad option. I mean, you can make hella money on YouTube.
Guarantee he will probably ban her if he sees the clip. He's pretty smart and he's not dumb.
Right.
But you guys know how Kick moderation sometimes be fucking it up. But this is what I mean, guys. Like, if she comes to Kick and they don't ban her, me, Train, XQC, Cuffum, top 10 streamers should not stream literally until she gets banned. If this is actually a real thing.
And be live on YouTube. Or I can switch to Kick.
If you guys could find her Kick, let me know, please. And I'm going to make sure that it gets taken down instantly, bro. This bitch does not deserve a platform. She shouldn't deserve to stream on anything. She's horrible.
I would like to offer some like middle ground here, saying that Aiden has been around people who have done just as bad, or it's crazy, blase, blase, blah.
Like, I don't know if he's been cool with Prom after the whole shit happened with him at the mall when he was drunk and going off on people and shit. But for you to even, like, you gave Prom that spotlight, so Prom's always going to be attached to your name. So for people like him to do shit like that, also Neon, also Andrew Tate. So it's like, come on, man. At the end of the day, I understand what you're trying to do, because what Aspen did was horrible. She doesn't deserve to stream on Kick, right? But you've also brought horrible people onto your platform as well. So you got to make it fair for her. I feel like Aiden Ross shouldn't be the person stopping her from getting on Kick. That should be up to, who was the other guy, Eddie? That should be up to Eddie.
But honestly, I can't. I will say though, and we've seen it before, but it is good to see top streamers, top content creators on different platforms actively using their voice, using their power, using what they can control in order to, you know, get somebody off of a platform that doesn't belong, help in the efforts of deplatforming that person. Before I leave this video, I do want to give some words out to Aspen Carter. Aspen, I'm pretty sure this is something that you normalize in your day-to-day life. You know, if the cameras weren't on, I'm pretty sure you would be doing the same exact thing. If streaming didn't exist, I'm pretty sure you would be doing the same exact thing. But to me, you display a bigger problem with influencer culture, streaming culture, social media era, etc., etc. Instead of taking accountability for your actions and you clearly abusing a dog, you sit here and try to plead to social media that we're wrong, that we're being, you know, over the top.
One thing you're never going to ever do is convince the internet that they are wrong. How are you going to tell the internet, like, everybody that they're wrong? it's not gonna work unless you come in with some crazy proof. And the proof is in the pudding.
Dramatic. The dog is overreacting. Mind you, a dog that has a 2-year-old brain. And that
the dog is overreacting. Tighten the fuck up, bro.
We just need to chill out.
I'm not playing about the puppy. It's okay. He's fine. I feel like y'all think he's walking around with a boosted lip and a black eye right now. It's fucking great. He's a little dramatic. If he know he's getting punished and I was smacking him, he already think that's fucking bad. You don't even brush. Stop brushing. That's why I get mad at you.
Aspen, to those of us with functioning brains, it doesn't take a black eye and busted lip in order to identify that somebody is being abused. And if that's what you believe, then I'm sorry, because that means that you have some traumas to unpack. But when you display those actions to the internet, of course, you're gonna get backlash. And one of the things that I hate about the most about these types of influencers is that only until social media is 100% against them do they feel like they need to change or do something a little bit different. She took to Instagram contemplating if she should disappear from all social medias based off of the backlash that you're getting. I'm gonna give you a word of advice and then I'm gonna get up out of here. Aspen, don't disappear, take accountability, apologize for your actions, and then probably still disappear. We don't need you to stream anymore, to be honest with you. The world will be okay without Aspen Carter.
Don't stop streaming, Aspen. You really got a space in the internet right now. And even though you're fucking it up like really badly, what he just said, take accountability for your actions. There's always gonna be people who gonna fuck with you. Maybe put a lot of time into writing your songs. I hope that you freestyle your songs. And the reason I say I hope you freestyle your songs is because honestly, your lyrics ain't that good. I need a pretty girl cute like Aspen. She stayed down, get the Kartier.